This shit is dope.
This is Grown and Sexy.
Oh, that's right.
It's all gonna be on the same record though.
Man, that's gonna be a bomb ass album. Me and Jesse was talking about you yesterday.
Hello?
Thanks for waking me up.
No problem.
So, hi, Jay King. So, I'm really confused by that, by you not knowing about this. So, this organization, there's a couple ways maybe you could prevent this in the future. An organization called Mobilize. I honestly don't know much about them. I just do know that they are really, against the current regime, if you will. And they put out to the public quite a bit of news about when they are going to meet. Now, this particular, on April 5th, I don't watch the news anymore, hardly. I can't even deal with it anymore, so I hide. But many of my friends are very active.
Good morning, Anthony Lord.
And they had told me about it. In fact, there was a friend of mine came from Sebastopol. Another friend of mine was in Washington, D.C. on April 5th. They had a very large turnout. So this was a multi-city event. So boy, I'm really bummed. And I was so
well, if you're not plugging into our community, if you're not talking to us, I don't care how many events you have. If you don't tell us, we're not gonna know. So, and I have a radio station, so so we have a big voice. But if you're not in contact with us, we can't. I don't know what's happening at the Capitol. If nobody, when somebody's doing something, they let us know. So Mobilize need to let us know.
I don't know why nobody let you know. I just can't. That it was so
well. Just know this: Sacramento is a city where people protest and get involved. So if you say that there was no black and brown people there, then that has to then they weren't contacted.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because, I'm just going to throw numbers out here. First of all, I never did find out the turnout, but I think it was in Sacramento. It was large. I'm just going to throw out 10,000 to 15,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
I did walk around a lot, and maybe I saw I don't know, maybe 30 people of color.
Yeah, because white folks sometimes do shit in a vacuum. And they think because they know it, that everybody know it. So you got to, the same way you have a community, I have a community, Hispanic community have a community. Yeah. You got to reach out to those communities. Otherwise it stays in your bubble.
Yeah, I'm going to make certain that if I hear of anything, I don't know if you have any assistance, but there are a couple of ways.
Of course, I have a whole staff. Well, I have a whole staff. I have a staff in my office. And then I have a staff at the radio station. I'm gonna tell you, I get it. I get what happened. You have a community of people that are doing something. They think because it's in their community that we ear hustle to your community. We got our own things. We got our own issues in our communities. So we're not ear hustling to you. When you need to get something to me, you the same way you get it out to your outlets, you got to get it out to my outlets. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to go on the air right now, actually. So, but you have my number. You have my assistant's number. You guys get information from Angie or for our email address. Send us stuff when it's news. I have a show starting today. It's called Politics, Community, Education, and Health. It starts today, actually, every Monday from 1 to 3. So all right,
wonderful. I'm going to keep that in mind, and I'm going to keep you posted because I really missed you all a lot.
Yeah, well,
so great.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, J. King. Bye now.
Wife. See, don't make me pull out my motherfucking straightening comb.
Right.
Good morning, Gary. I be trying to be cool, but why wasn't the black community, motherfucker? Why didn't y'all send us shit?
The black
Good morning,
community's not
Tammy.
showing up, and we don't understand why.
Interrupted our music moment.
Yeah, our groove time and shit. Yeah, this shit here. This is just ready for lyrics right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to write the right verse. Let's be grown and sexy. I want to be
what Ali
grown
like.
and sexy. Can we be grown and sexy? Do you want to be grown and sexy? Let's be grown and sexy. Can we be grown and sexy? Let's be grown and sexy. Do you want to be grown and sexy?
I think grown and sexy work, but the track is definitely grown and sexy.
Good morning, Cammy.
Good morning, Cammy.
Good morning, King Fred.
Good morning, everyone.
What to do, Fred?
Good morning, Willie Zing. Yeah. Can I say, hey, baby, this is what we're gonna do. Ooh. Oh, yeah. And we need Princess to sing it with you. Our Princess, good morning, Shirley Brown. Let's be grown and sexy. I want to be grown and sexy. Can we be grown and sexy?
What to do, Bernard?
Do you want to be grown?
What's going on?
Let's be grown and sexy. I want to be grown and sexy. Can we be grown and sexy? Do you want to be grown and sexy? Ooh. Ooh.
Big Fred.
Good morning, Laisha.
OAJ, what it do, man? What the hell you reading on over there?
OAJ is here. Good. I'm gonna read OAJ's letter.
That woman wouldn't shut up. That woman wouldn't listen. Somebody should say to her, you know what? You should listen. Talk about talking over you.
Watch yourself, Howard.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Let's be grown and sexy. Good morning, Momo.
What'd that snitchy say to me? I didn't hear it.
I get some cold ass backgrounds.
Yeah. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning, J. King.
Good morning,
What's up,
Bernard.
brother? Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Bernard, did you get your sweatsuit?
Oh yeah, I got it the other day, Saturday, I think. Yeah.
How it fit?
I like that color. It fit perfect.
Good morning, Jay Taylor.
What to do, Fish?
Good morning, Mr. Elias. Good morning, good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. Good morning, good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song or two. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Kings in the Morning listeners, would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Kings in the morning. Good morning, Dr. Dre. Would you be my neighbor?
That's why I'm here, brother, to be your neighbor.
Good morning, Bernard Middlebrooks. Would you be my neighbor?
Absolutely, I'd be your neighbor.
Good morning, OAJ. Would you be my neighbor?
Well, of course, but why didn't Bernard want to be your neighbor last week?
Exactly. Good morning.
I don't get it.
Good
What
morning,
happened?
Fred. Hold
What's
on. Good
changed?
morning, Fred.
Wait
Would
a
you be
minute.
my neighbor?
Yeah.
Hey, what did OAJ say? Why I want to be your neighbor? Why? What did
Why
he
you
say?
wouldn't be my neighbor last week? You know, y'all, you guys kind of sometime me on my neighbor.
We
on the
sometime,
neighborhood.
yeah.
That's funny.
Nasty.
Well,
What a sight.
what's the site, Fred?
I got to figure this shit out. You got to go.
You mean the Buffalo Bill? You mean the Buffalo Bill stuff? It puts
Yeah, you
the
got to go,
lotion.
bro. You got to
It
go.
puts the lotion on its skin.
Mm-hmm. I'm good, Jay. What are you waiting on, man? This is your show and your cracker.
Um,
Why you fucking
First
with
of all,
OAJ?
OAJ, you guys, OAJ is eating a mango.
Hey,
Okay.
Cammy. What he eating? We know what the fuck that honky eating. Move on,
I
man.
thought it was eating cheese toast. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why,
No,
good
it's a
morning,
mango.
JoJo Red. That's why I let everybody know with the mango. Fred, the one thing you don't have to worry about with mango is getting the strands between your teeth. And that's why you could eat a mango. Good morning, Janet Marie.
You always defending your white friend.
I'm not defending. I'm just saying. I was just saying. I was just saying. OAJ.
I'm just eating a mango.
was eating a
That's all
mango.
I'm doing is I'm eating a mango.
Mango.
A
That's all-
naked ass honky on the goddamn Gay King Network eating a motherfucking mango naked.
Excuse
You
me,
weird.
Mr.
You
Glass.
weird.
Mr. Glasshouse, don't throw stones. I saw your little Jamie Gum dancey dance that you did last week. You, sir, are a first-class fag.
Oh,
You know how to pick 'em. You and them boys. I can't look at that shit. Fuck you, Jay. Bye.
What's the matter, Fred?
First thing in the morning, you gotta look at this nasty ass cracker.
You
You
act
gotta
like you
look at
make you don't make me mad because you don't. Nigga, I don't care if you on the screen or not. Good
Well,
morning.
yeah, I know you don't care. You don't give a fuck, boy, but we do. We know what we want to look at. Get some pretty women instead of this jackass up here. I could see it if it was a fine ass broad sitting up here and here half naked eating mango. But look at this redneck bitch. No,
Moon Mo.
hell no.
You were playing the Moon on Friday. Look at you, all dancing, just like Jamie Gum. Who's Jamie Gum? Buffalo Bill.
I'm not going to give you the
It
self-satisfaction.
puts the lotion on its skin. It puts the lotion in the basket.
Jay understands. I don't understand, white boy. You need to tell Jay. Talk to Jay. Don't talk to me.
No, I'm talking to you. You were the one that was.
You're the conversationist. Jay loves your conversation.
I thought I saw nipple, and there was no nipple. There was no tape over those nipples. That was gross.
What are you talking about?
Talking about you and your performance. You think everybody forgot? I saw that, and the second I saw it, I thought Silence of the Lambs.
You would really like to see it again.
Lambs.
You want to see it again, motherfucker?
Oh, please do it.
Hold on.
You think you're gonna bother me?
Don't do it, bro.
No, cover up around this nasty ass. Jay, that's your friend.
Right. So when Jay wasn't there, when Jay wasn't on,
yeah, you guys just attack him. He didn't even do nothing.
Who are you talking to?
You just started attacking him. He didn't even do nothing.
Look at him. He don't have to do nothing. Look at his nasty ass. Just come up in here naked eating. Jay, going on with that bullshit. You like that.
What do I like, Fred? What do I like?
You like that this hockey know a few jazz records, a little rock and roll, and a little all this and that, and he can tell you some songs. You like
not just jazz.
Look at that.
It's
Look at
doo-wop too.
Look at that.
Doo-wop.
Look at
Good
him.
morning,
Yep.
Mac.
You worked last week. Did you get a paycheck?
Good morning, Daphne.
You asking me or Jay?
I'm asking you.
I don't get a paycheck. I do my own. I have my own business.
He got all he got cross stuff there too, y'all. Good pilot ass liar.
Why are you so hung up on whether I'm a pilot?
Because I've never met a pilot before that just sits around naked. I've never seen a naked
pilot, Fred.
I've never seen a naked pilot sit around. I've never seen a naked pilot sit around and hang out with Negroes and eat mango naked. I'm just fucking out of my mind with this.
I'll tell you about the sex I had this morning when I woke up, Fred. I'll give it to you in detail.
I just really believe that you're a liar.
You know, which makes me very surprised because all the emails I ever get from you are always so pleasant, and I'm not sure who the real Fred is. Is the real Fred the one that talks nicely to me in emails, or is that the one that comes on this show and pretends he's something else?
Let's do this. Show us an email with Fred's name on it that I sent you, Mr. Smartass, Mr.
That's easily
Server.
done. That's easily done.
Everybody know I don't fuck with you.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You can't do me like you did Snitchy Pooh. I know, and I will never change.
Snitchy Pooh did herself. I didn't do anything to Snitchy Pooh.
You a lie.
Snitchy Pooh did herself. You're supposed to be backstage. Stop living from back.
Do you see me up front, Mango Man?
Mango bitch. No, that's your Mango King. Yeah, that's a king.
That was the problem. The men stayed away on Friday. The men stayed away on Friday because it became a snitchy fest.
In the building on Friday.
With all the women.
I got you, Snitchy Pooh. Leave him alone. We giving him what he wants, and Jay loves it. Fuck that boy.
I received the email from OAJ. Please, all hell done broke loose.
Do you know where that line comes from?
No, bitch. We don't want to know.
No, I'm not talking to you. Do you know where that line comes from?
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Coming to dinner. That's right. That's exactly right. All hell done broke loose.
So this is from OAJ. If you remember that line, you get several credits. It's from one of my favorite movies. A woman spoke that line. Can you guess which movie? All that aside, that last email comparing Fred to Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs should create quite a stir on Monday. Yes, I am a pot stirrer. Or in the vernacular of a troll, I am a shit stirrer. How much you decide to torture Fred is up to you. He's a big boy, isn't he? The Jamie Gum email comparing Fred to Buffalo Bill seemed appropriate considering his constant bullshit banter about ladyboys. I will happily watch him twist and dangle on the end of his rope. He thinks I am gunning for him. That I would make trouble where he works. I won't. But I will bask in his torment as he comes up with the idea that he has to protect himself at the school. I never thought of it, but he did. Have fun and enjoy my work. I wrote it listening to music like this, Diamonds and Pearls. Second link is exquisite. So I don't know what Buffalo Bill. I don't know. Did I get that email? Because I don't seem to have that email.
Yeah, you got that email. You remember Silence of the Lambs? Yes. When he's got the woman, the kind of chubby woman in the hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And he puts the lotion in the basket. The dog peers over, and he says it puts the lotion on its skin. And I'm watching Fred do the same. I showed you the same picture, and I'll bring it up. The same photo looks exactly like Fred. Fred's doing the same thing.
Good morning, Colorado. Good morning, Griggs.
He's doing the same transsexual thing. I bet you tuck your dick between your legs so nobody can see a bulge, don't you, Fred?
Good morning.
Good morning,
doing your little dancey dance.
Good morning, John Beckman. Will you be my neighbor?
Oh,
where's Beckman? Is he afraid to come in?
He's right here.
Where are you, Beckman?
What it do, JB?
What it do, everybody? I'm at the Cadillac dealer dropping my car off. So fuck off.
Professor Keone said,
tell everybody it's a Cadillac.
Professor Keone said, King, is the first half hour officially the OA gay hour? God damn. All I hear is OA gay, dry lullaby voice this morning.
The hell did I come into?
Wow.
So,
what you came into, if you read your own emails, is you came into Fred trying to pretend that he was Buffalo Bill on Friday, and Mooney Mo is screaming at the top of her lungs.
Oh, I did see
She's
that.
responsible.
Jay came in.
She's responsible for my broken headset. I got 2 broken headsets because of her. They don't work after she goes on there.
well, she did. She was.
Why
I think
don't
she
you
was.
go somewhere and hang out in white man land? Because you ain't shit here.
Hey, I don't want them. Don't send them my way.
John Beckman, you don't want him in white man land?
No, I don't want them. I don't want them.
That's fucked up. If John don't want you, fuck.
Well,
This motherfucker. Get you some shoe polish, man, and just do like this with some fucking black or brown shoe polish, and maybe your motherfucking punk ass might be accepted. But your jokes and your
well, you know what?
pink ass.
No, but Mo Moon did. She was screeching like she was all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Good morning, Robo.
You turn on the sister for this cracker boy. Don't worry about it, Mo Moon. I got you, baby. Get you some new roach spray.
you got her all right. Okay.
That's fucked up.
So I want to let you. So I got the track now with DOA on bass and Juan Escovedo on percussions. Big Mike Hart is going to redo the guitar and bring it, but I'm gonna let you guys hear just a little bit of it, and let me know what you think. It's just the music, no vocals, Fred, so you don't know about singing. Put yourselves on mute, please. Jay Taylor, I don't know who Darla Burke is. Daria Burke.
Is that one of Solomon Burke's daughters? That bass.
Ooh, I love you, baby. Ooh, I miss your touch. Ooh, it's for you, baby. Yeah. Ooh, I give so much. I love you. Yeah. And I want you next to me. I wanna taste your love, baby, from your head down to your feet. I wanna show you my love, baby, and give you all you need. Give you loving, give you my loving, give you loving, give it you all of my love. Give you all my love, baby. Give you loving, give you my love. Give you loving, give it you all of my love. Give you all my love, baby.
That's nice, Jay.
Banging, dog. I'm telling
What
you.
I'm gonna do, Dre, I'm gonna
That's
send
nice.
you the track with the vocal on it, so you can add that background part and show me what you're talking about.
All right, bet.
That
Okay,
way you
cool.
can do that.
Send me a copy too, Jay. I want to be in on this.
So this is gonna be Fred.
look.
What?
Oh, look, you got it.
Mike says this is gonna be Fred. So this is Fred's verse right here. Motherfucker, you don't even sound like Marvin. Your motherfucking hairline all the way in the back of your head. You should cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Missing me and missing OJ, baby. Ooh, I got to have your love when I got my teeth in, baby. I will make you come. Oh, baby, all of my life I really wanted to do this song. Oh, I'm missing your love, baby. Oh, I got to have your love. Let me get home and get my teeth out of soak, sweetheart. And oh, I'll have your heart next to mine. Jay, I can do it all day. And you know I got a better tone than any of your songs. So stop hating on me, J. King, baby. My hair is not receding at all. Then Sneaky Pooh wants to put me on the stage without my teeth. Baby, I'm still moving strong. Oh, I'm loving you every day with my songs. See y'all next go around. And I'm loving you, baby.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Fred.
Y'all going to hell.
No, Fred, you might turn that motherfucker
Fred,
out,
y'all.
man.
Fred was getting busy. Shit.
I'm not going through your window of opportunity, and I'm not selling my couch.
No,
So get that
I'm
out of
just
y'all.
saying.
The window?
No,
No, nigga.
I'm just saying for the special ed class, you be top. You be like the number one.
I would have been a number one if you would have hung out with me a little bit longer, but you took off with that goddamn Michael Jackson dance in that one glove talking about Papa locking. I say, fuck this shit. I'm out, dog.
Yeah, I just wish you had gone to see Eddie LeVert because I think you would have been a lot happier and not such a bitch.
Fred, Jana Marie said that's a motherfucking hit. So you got her on your side.
Noted.
Fred can. Daphne said Fred can sing. Daphne, I'm not saying your ears are fucked up, but you might want to go to the ear doctor.
You're just a hater. You're a hater. You are, what is that word? You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist.
Roro said he did that. Jeff Carlin said award-winning performance. Fred, number one. So Fred's voice will be on Emac said Fred's voice will be on a song now. He's going to.
Right on, y'all. I told y'all I could have did that little old shit that he let Crooked Back do, But Jay always want to be the star. He wants to kick me back here where he can kick me in my ass and talk about me. I have all kinds of talent, y'all.
Fred, I sent you, Fred. I mean, let's be clear, Fred. I sent you because you said you like the blues and stuff. I sent you a blues song. You didn't. I sent it to you with the lyric on it and everything, so you could learn it. You never called me about it. You never done anything with it. You the kind of dude that say you a what if dude. If somebody had a.
Jay, number one, I'm not selling I'm not going through any of your windows. I'm not sleeping at airports. I'm too old to sell my couch. I heard your story. I know my brother's story. I am not. Get out of here with that crap. I'm fine.
Nobody asked you to do anything, Fred. You're the one who said you wanted to sing. I just sent you a song because you said you wanted to sing. Then you come up with all of the reasons why not. Fred Mo Moon said you are a superstar. You are her superstar. When 18-year-old Katina Ross Salerno arrived at the University of Pacific in Stockton, California, to begin her freshman year in September of 1979, she thought she was starting life anew. She had broken up with her high school sweetheart, Stephen Burns, and was excited to pursue her dream of becoming a dentist. But on her first day of college, he surprised her by showing up on campus. He asked to meet her for one last time that evening, said Katina's college roommate, Joanne Marks. She was not looking forward to meeting him, but she was looking forward to it being the last time, Marks told 48 Hours correspondent Aaron Moriarty. In this week's all-new episode, The Boy Across the Street. Around 8 a.m. that evening, Burns led Katina Salerno to a dark and secluded part of the campus to talk about their relationship. But when she refused to get back together with him, he pulled a gun from his waistband and shot Katina in the back of the head, leaving her to slowly bleed to death. My whole world got taken away from me, and really the flash of a gun. I mean, everything was gone. My life was never the same again. Katina Salerno's younger sister, Nina Salerno, told 48 Hours. She was only 14 years old when Burns was convicted of second-degree murder in 1980, but her sister's death and its aftermath changed the course of her life. Yes, that was DOA on base. Nina Salerno went on to become a prosecutor specializing in domestic violence cases and has served as the district attorney in Modoc County, California since 2023. I chose to make that my career because I believe, like my sister, so many victims are either not heard, afraid to be heard, or just don't understand the magnitude of what's happened to them, she said. In 1977, Burns and his family moved across the street from the Salerno's San Francisco home, and a romance blossomed between Katina Salerno and Burns, both sophomores in high school. While Katina Salerno attended the all-girls high school, Burns became the captain of his high school football team. Burns had a strained relationship with his own father, and the Salernos took him in as one of their own. He was someone each member of the family grew to trust. By the end of their senior year, Katina Salerno wanted to break off their romantic relationship. When she started to pull away from Burns, his demeanor towards Katina became more aggressive, and that behavior continued to escalate. Both of the Katina sisters told 48 Hours about troubling incidents when Burns had threatened to kill Katina, but Nina Salerno said Katina never took those threats seriously, and neither did her sisters. We just figured it was just saying it because of what our relationship was over the years. Why would we believe that? He enjoyed being a part of our family. Why would he destroy a family that he loved? Nina Salerno said it's a common sign for victims to miss the warning signs. I think this is what's really hard for domestic violence victims. They really don't think the person's going to kill them. In a lot of situations, they think they know the person. And I think that's exactly what happened with Katina, is she just figured his comment was just his comment. Even though he had made threats, she could handle it. He's never going to cross that line. He's not that type, she said, which is why Katina Solano agreed to meet Burns that night. I think she gained strength as she was leaving the relationship. She was not going to let him ruin where she was headed or interfere with her life anymore. Let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever been in a relationship? And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get some honesty out of you guys. Have you ever been in a relationship where it emotionally took a toll on you, where you felt like you couldn't be without that person, and maybe you became so emotional that you became a little dangerous? Anybody want to?
You already know I did. I called you crying, and you were like, "Nigga, get the fuck over it." When my wife left me, I called Jay crying like a little bitch. He's like, "Nigga, get the fuck over it." You remember that?
Wow.
That's why I'm here in Charlotte. Couldn't take it.
Well, where was the goddamn daddy? What are you talking about, Janet Marie? Where was the daddy? The daddy was her father. They took the boy in because of his relationship with his daddy. They loved this kid, so everybody was where they were. This young lady, she just went to go to college. Monique said, yes, most of us probably have. Daphne said, no, but I was heartbroken. And I got to say this, Monique, I think this happens more with men than it does with women.
Probably.
Because women, like Daphne said, she was heartbroken. Women are able to deal with emotions because they get the opportunity to be emotional. Boys are stuck in this thing of you can't cry, don't be a sissy, be a man, you got to be tough. Tony Briggs said, I told you, Jay, that's how my Lyft account got canceled over the weekend. Yeah, I'm taking care of I'm gonna take care of your Lyft account for you, Tony. I just gotta talk to my man Malcolm over at Lyft, and I'll get it straightened out for you. And the girl's daddy, where was he, Jay? The girl's daddy was in the house. He was there. They took the young man in, probably at her urging. But when she wanted, she's growing up because they're sophomores, and he's a college. I mean, he's a high school football star. She's the all girl school. She's probably excelling, and now she's growing up and she's getting ready to go because she's going to be a dentist. So he was there. The little boy, years ago, the father of my granddaughter held my daughter in a bathroom with a gun to her head. He has since been jailed for several years. The father of my granddaughter. Oh, that's what Jeff Carlin said. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a King. Did you hear Dr. Gay say like a little bitch? What is Dr. Gay talking about? He is a bitch.
Fuck you, Keone. Fuck you.
Hey, call me. Hey, you can call me stone-hearted, but I don't get it. I don't give a damn. Cop and blow. I really don't. I don't get it. You want to go. Matter of fact, matter of fact, when I was young, I put a suitcase by the front door and one by the back door. Whatever one you close to, grab your suitcase and go, ho. Oh, excuse me, y'all, but I'm just saying.
I was never dangerous to her. I was more dangerous to myself.
No, I don't get it.
Yeah, I did. I never thought I would, but I did.
I got a brother that's like that, though. Him and his wife got a divorce, and she married a woman, and he waited 20 years, and they back together now, and he happy as hell.
Damn.
Really?
So, yeah. I mean, he was really sad for them whole 20.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. The girl died. The wife died, and now she back with my brother.
Wow.
I think early on, my thing with woman is should have, if you don't like me, I'm a not like you 2 times more than you don't like me.
Exactly.
we just gonna work this shit out. You don't want to talk to me? Don't hold your breath for me calling you.
Right.
Because it ain't gonna happen. Mo Moon said yes, but that's because I was in a physically abusive relationship. I packed my bags and moved to another state. I was too cute to go to jail and knew the physical separation would prevent me from doing something I would regret. Good morning, Barbara Coates.
So, yeah. Now look how small Mo Moon is. Why would somebody be violent towards
I know that's the craziest shit. I don't understand that shit either.
That's crazy as hell, man. That's crazy.
Crazy as
but
fuck.
Mo Moon can go. You heard her how she is when she jacked up on Mountain Dew. She get jacked up on that Mountain Dew. You don't know who you got. She might think on your ass. That Mountain Dew is something special.
Wow.
When you hear a child screaming, it's the smallest child that makes the most noise.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think women they're their own. Like guys think that's like my wife. No, she has her own name. Don't even change your name to mine. That's your name. I don't own you. I ain't never seen a pussy come with a pink slip. It's not. Right. It don't belong to you, man.
It gets called a
marriage
license.
They do come with pink hats sometimes.
I'm just not into that. I don't. Yeah. It's a free world, man. Do your thing.
Yeah. So today I started a new show. And from 1 to 3 on KDEE, it's the Jay King Show. It's called it's gonna be called Politics, Community, Education, and Health.
Yep.
And it really today we're talking about the health of our community, the physical health, the emotional health, the mental health, spiritual health, just the health of our community. Where we are. Nakia said, I changed my last name because I got tired of people thinking I was a man via email. I don't get that. Don't why are you laughing? Oh, why are you laughing?
Yeah.
Okay. Jana Marie said, murder is the #1 cause of death for pregnant women by her goddamn man.
That's crazy.
That's real fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
I've never in my life ever put my hands on a woman. I don't even know how it's possible when motherfuckers do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to do the daily word. Good morning, Reverend Ali. Dr. Dre wanted to do the word of the day, if that's okay with you.
I don't know why he trying to come over here and take over shit.
Nigga, you an hour and a half late. Shut up.
No, nigga, it's 8:34, nigga.
Well, yeah, a half hour late.
Don't worry about what
are you referring to Mo Moon's high screeching voice? She also radiates a higher pitch only bats can hear.
Damn.
and certain Jews.
Today
it's
on
painful.
Monday, May 5th, 2025, I'm going to do the daily word, and Dr. Dre is going to do the word of the day.
Then you just gonna give it to him, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
because,
yes, yes.
because
I
and
got
I'm
one.
gonna tell you, Ali, because Ali, you I didn't know if you were gonna be here,
Okay,
and
it's
he was
cool.
here,
Go
and
ahead.
he asked
Okay.
me, and I said, yeah. I don't want you to,
Okay.
don't get butthurt about it though.
I
Yeah,
won't.
please,
It's
don't.
okay, Pop. Let him go
And,
ahead.
and and I got one you might like.
Well, I don't like any word today from transvestites, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Are you calling Dr. Dre a transvestite?
I don't know why he be
I'm
doing
calling. No,
that
I'm just saying he used to be. He used to be.
Man.
He's
he
back
gave that.
now.
He
He's
he,
back.
he gave that up.
Back.
Yeah, yeah. He changed his shoes, Bernard.
What the fuck?
Wow. That's not very nice. I just want to tell you, Ali, that's not very nice.
That's all right. Don't worry about it, Pop. You know how nice we are around here.
It get a little rough.
The daily word is celebrate. CELEBRATE. I celebrate this day with joy and gratitude. Every day I can discover something to celebrate. I can give thanks for the perseverance that helps me overcome challenges and adversity, even when the odds are against me. I may commemorate events of the past or enjoy the sweetness of anticipation of the future. Today I celebrate the love of friends and family. These are the people who enrich my life, who support me in good times and in times of struggle. I honor those who lived before me and give thanks for their contributions to the world and to my life. Celebrate the good in my life, giving thanks for blessings of the past and for those to come. Whatever I celebrate, I do so with love, appreciation, and joy. Celebrating keeps my heart open to the many ways good is unfolding in my life. Today's Bible verse is Deuteronomy 26:11. You shall celebrate with all the bounty that the Lord your God has given to you. Dr. Dre, what is the word of the day?
The word of the day here on May 5th. Oh, Cinco de Mayo, everyone. It's plethora. And plethora is spelled Plethora. Plethora refers to a large amount of or a number of something. Let me see if I can use that in a sentence. When Chocolate Peach pull off her drawers, there's a plethora of ass. Plethora.
Well, she gonna let you have it.
I know I'm gonna die for that shit. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Now, why are you looking at Chocolate Peach's ass? Well, you know what?
Yeah.
There's a plethora of ass.
I'm gonna tell you something. I understand because the last time you looked at ass, it had a beard on it. Remember that time? He looked at the boy. He thought the boy was a girl.
Oh, come on.
She was walking, and then he found out.
Yep.
Juicy lips.
Boy when she turned around.
Oh,
Juicy
God.
lips.
Please don't kill me.
The hell? The hell is you bringing up my name today?
I was just being facetious. Pay me no mind, please.
Go ahead.
Please don't kill me.
There
I
you
love
go.
you. Okay.
Jana Marie said a plethora of transvestites.
Damn. That's horrible.
You know what? I got something for you, Juicy Lips.
No, don't. Please don't.
There you go. There you go.
What is that?
That's you and
Right.
Mahomes.
That ain't me. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Anyway, oh, so Jay, when I said about my my last name, I wanted to change it because my maiden name was George. So I would send out emails at work, and people would come back saying, "Hey, George."
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like they didn't know
Okay.
Nakia was my first name.
That's
Yeah,
funny. Yeah.
you could change your name though. And I think women with boys' name is cute. I think that's cute.
No.
If the woman is cute.
Now let me ask you a question, Bernard. Let's say you met a girl
Here we go.
and
Uh,
her name was Sam, right?
uh-huh.
She's a good looking woman. You know,
Yeah.
she got a boy named Sam. And then you find, and you obviously you think it's Samantha, but it's just Sam. And you ask her one day, you say, you know, Sam, what's your whole name? And she say, my whole name is Sam.
Samuel.
But wait a minute. She doesn't say it in that low voice, Jake.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she says, my whole name was Sam. And then he say, what hold up, what do you mean that's my name. Why would your mom and dad name you Sam? See, I didn't want you to ask me that.
I knew it.
Hey,
Here we
and
go.
at that moment, I knew I fucked up. Yeah, right. Yeah.
See, somebody got a boy name. That's a girl.
You gotta
start probing. You can't just stay. Good morning, Kim Virgil. You can't just stay at this on
You gotta
that.
find out.
You got to go deep. You got to do a deep dive. You got to say, let me see some of your baby pictures.
Yeah, you gotta do a little investigate now.
Yeah. Because you know they might have second, third grade pictures when they look, you know, when they were Sam, but you find out that there's some baby pictures, and she had a little dangler.
Yeah.
Now what you gonna do though? You with her? You been kissing her? You done had your tongue all in her mouth, all kinds of stuff. You know, they made the vagina into something. It looked like, you know, it's just like one. Now you find out, you know, she good morning, Sean Rayford. You know, she's a real Sam.
I ain't going to jail for murder. I'll be sick to the stomach.
Exactly.
I ain't going to jail for murder.
But would you
I'll
stay
be
with
sick.
her?
No, I ain't going to jail for murder, but I might go to jail for assault. You know, that's only a problem.
You know, your friend Jeff Carlin is a real shit. Why would have bigger tits make a difference?
Because Jeff Carlin is a tit guy.
Then he should love Fred.
Wow.
Damn.
Mano
surprised.
That sound like that might be Alvin over there.
What's up, Alvin?
Alvin, you breathing like you just had a heart transplant, Alvin.
Actually, I just came in from exercise and I'm kind of wet. I just came from the pool. But I'm feeling great, man. I got to tell you, at the beginning, of course, where there was a lot of pain because I cut my chest open, but the skin, the flesh.
I know, but this is why I expect Snitchy to be smart enough to find out who making the goddamn noise.
Let me put me on hold.
Or something.
It ain't you. It's not you, Alvin.
Okay.
It probably was that Nakia with that big ass front booty she got.
Where was I? He's not even on stage.
Oh yeah. So that healed pretty quick. It's the bone that's taken a while, but I don't have any pain at all. Just in the last 2 or 3 days, when I used to move, I'd get pain, but I don't get any anymore. I think I'm on the final way to recovery. Back to working. Released a new video, so I think I'm back in the game.
All right.
Good
for you.
Awesome.
Good for you.
It was close. It was close.
I got
kicked out of the game.
Yeah, but you hung in there. It was just a technical. You didn't get it wasn't flagrant. It wasn't flagrant. Yep. It's just a technical. But before we go, let's talk about the LeBrons. So the Los Angeles LeBrons were beat by the 6th seed. Okay, so the LeBrons were the 3rd seed. I don't call them the Lakers, because the Lakers haven't played since LeBron joined the team. The LeBrons have been playing, and the LeBrons just don't play up to the standard of the Lakers. So, Alvin, put yourself on mute a little bit. Okay. So LeBron. That's somebody else. So you can't figure it out, Snitchy. Do you want me to figure it out for you?
I already figured it out. Please continue.
Okay. Who was it? Was it a friend?
It was her ass.
It was our brother Alvin, and it was our brother Bernard's air brakes.
Oh, it wasn't. That's some bullshit.
Well, the noise had stopped.
I'm on mute.
I know. I'll put you on mute, brother.
Ass tiger you had up in here.
Please continue, Lathers.
You make all these fellas look like Dookie on a stick, Alvin. That's what Jana Marie said. So the LeBrons are now wanting to get Kevin Durant and Giannis. That's what he wants now. He wants Kevin Durant and Giannis. Good morning, Tiffany. Which I think it further solidifies his sissiness.
Well, who told you he want those, Jay? Where you find that out at?
You want me to read you the story?
Where did you find it out at?
Snitchy, can you put my comment back up? King, ask Bernard if he's being asked to spell and write in English at the weigh-in station. I heard that they're asking drivers to take a spelling and written test. Is that so?
Yeah, that's another thing Trump did. I'm glad he did it.
We were talking
There's
about
a
that
lot
Friday,
of people that yeah, they're driving with they can't. They took the test at the DMV in Punjabi and all these other languages, and they can't read the signs. They're riding around. I mean, it's you're talking 80,000 pounds, guys. At 60, 70 miles an hour. They need to know what the sign says.
Damn right.
I agree, Tony Briggs. LeBron should retire. But what it's doing, LeBron is further damaging his.
Where did you get the story from, Pop?
I'm going to read it to you in a minute.
I want you to read it. I want you to tell me.
I'm going to tell you where it came from, but I'm going to read it. But first, I have to do something on Shannon Sharpe. Mano is surprised by Shannon Sharpe's lawsuit after he thought podcaster was gay. In his latest interview with Vlad TV, Mano shared his perspective on the trending Shannon Sharpe lawsuit. The high hater hitmaker surprised social media with the comment that he thought Shannon Sharpe was gay. I honestly thought he was gay. 100%, Mano said. His name is Shay Shay. The way he talks and how he moves, I didn't think he was into women. Mano's comments followed a $50 million lawsuit filed against Sharpe, alleging sexual assault by a woman who was 19 at the time of their relationship. The woman claimed Sharpe used his influence to coerce her and manipulate her over the course of their interactions. Sharpe has denied all allegations, insisting their relationship was fully consensual. Although the accuser was of legal age, Mano expressed discomfort with the age gap and the nature of their connection. A man can do what he wants, but I wouldn't want to be in bed with a 19-year-old, he said. That's too young for me. What are we really talking about? I don't think we'd have much in common. He also questioned emotional maturity of the accuser based on her communication. She didn't sound like a mature 19-year-old. Those texts sounded scripted, like she was saying things just to get them on record, he added. So Sharp has since announced a temporary departure from so what's funny is the way they wrote this is that that Mano was being sued by Sharp because he said he was gay, but all he was saying was that he didn't know that Shannon Sharp. He didn't think Shannon Sharp was into women. He thought, and just because you're into women don't mean that you can't double bump. You know, you bump one side here, you bump the other side here. You know, you can do the booty bump. You know.
Sorry, Jay, I just got back. Are you talking about Dre?
No.
Ask Diddy.
Fuck you, man. I'm tired of you. Shut the fuck up.
Beckman, do you know what a booty bump is? Because I don't.
Just got back. I'm sorry. I just picked up on the call.
Well, do you know what a booty bump is?
Not really, and I really don't care to know at this point in my life.
Well, it might be a good thing.
Y'all can rightfully talk off on another show and put y'all notes together later.
You know who else is gay? Al Sharpton. Anybody think he's gay? He wears skinny outfits.
I don't mean you're gay, John. Just mean he wears skinny outfits. Okay, so you want to know where he came from? This is the story, Ali. Black Sports Online. Apparently, LeBron James wants management of the Lakers to eye Giannis and Kevin Durant to join the Lakers after their recent loss to the Timberwolves. Can you imagine the star power of all three of these players on one team? It would be insane. LeBron is out there trying to make big moves to the powerhouse team and the Lakers team. And honestly, who wouldn't want to see Giannis and KD team up with King James? The Lakers might just become unstoppable with a lineup like that. Let me just say, KD hasn't been the same since his Achilles injury. Number one. Number two, Giannis. I don't believe Giannis wants to play with LeBron. I think LeBron. They've been showing videos of his greatest flops, and I believe they're going to make a new rule, the no flop rule against LeBron, because LeBron is ridiculous. LeBron is 6'8", 250 pounds. He runs into a 6'3", 200-pound guy, and he falls to the floor like he crumbles like a flower. And he lays there. I'm like, come on, man. And you know, you falling like you got Ali's back. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I can understand Ali bumping into somebody with his back.
You know what,
Jason? Your knees can't hold up over here, Pop. Your knees can't do nothing.
Since you mentioned it,
I think
LeBron might be
talking about
gay
LeBron's knees, because your knees is gone.
I'm not trying to listen. I'm not 6'8", 250 pounds.
No.
So I'm saying that LeBron's back. I was just saying I know what shape your back is in.
No,
but LeBron is playing like he got your back.
Jay, do you think LeBron's gay?
No, LeBron's not gay.
He flops a lot.
Just because you flop don't make you gay, John. Good morning, Reginald Sanders.
I don't know. There's a correlation.
Well,
You've been over there at the P. Diddy parties.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, that's true. He was there.
In fact, hey, that reminds me. Doesn't the P. Diddy trial start today?
Yep.
No, they picked the jury. They're starting to pick the jury today. Yeah.
What you say? Bernard,
that'll probably take weeks.
Bernard,
that'll take weeks to pick that jury.
What'd you say, Ali?
You muted yourself.
You muted yourself.
Sound like you saying they tricking the jury today.
I don't know what. You know what though? His defense is he's a what they call that when they a swinger. That's his defense. That he's a swinger.
Yeah.
And that can go too. And against the law, be a swinger.
I believe that they're going to bring a murder charge against him sometime in the near future.
Wow.
Yeah. One thing about murder, they don't. There's no time restraint.
It's just the federal government got a 95 to 98% win rate.
Yes.
So I don't see the federal government bringing a case against him that they can't win.
Yeah.
And I remember when R. Kelly first got when they first brought charges against him, and everybody said no, they're gonna go away. It's not real. He's gonna it's going. He won't get convicted, and then he got convicted, and then people said, well, they cheated. Dale Burney said that would not work financially nor practically. KD can't defend anymore, and LeBron's defensive efforts are substandard. Giannis would grow weary of posting a triple-double, and in the post-game interview, the question that he is asked about LeBron. Yeah, I don't think it would behoove Giannis.
I don't think. Yeah, Kevin Durant ain't gonna go to the Lakers, but it's a possibility Giannis will.
I think Giannis would go if they turn back into the Lakers and they drop the LeBron moniker.
They're not gonna drop LeBron.
But they got to stop being the LeBrons for Giannis to come.
The LeBrons had no help, Jay, at all for the past.
Oh my God!
Years.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what LeBron did. The boy Jackson Hayes, who was a beast. LeBron hated when he started getting credit, and they set his ass on the bench. LeBron wants to be the only one.
He's not a beast, Jay. Yeah. Hayes is not a beast. They had no center. They went into the playoffs without a center and without rebounds.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, they were ranked 3. Do you know if this is the first time? And go Google this. This is the first time in the history. This is the first time in the history of the Lakers that they've been a number 3 or above seed that they didn't make it to the next round.
Jay,
the first time
they didn't have a center, and it was going to come to tell soon enough.
They were the number 3 seed. You had 2 of the biggest crybabies. I mean, 2 of the biggest scores. You got crybaby Luka Doncic, and you got crybaby LeBron James. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. They wanted to see who could outcry, which could outcry the other.
We heard your report last week.
What's that? LaRonda needs to be traded, is what Vernicle said.
They're not trading. He's gonna play one more year, and they're gonna get your boy Giannis, and they're gonna have a center. Now they're gonna need some shooters around.
Did you see when his son shot the ball on top of on top of the backboard?
Brian will come in and say
damn shame.
NBA legend Paul Pierce has never shied away from controversial takes, but his latest remarks on relationships and marriage have stirred up intense debate across social media. Speaking on his show, The Truth After Dark, the Boston Celtics icon delivered a brutally unfiltered critique of marriage, suggesting it offers little to no benefit for men in today's world. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like every relationship shouldn't be based off sex, but every relationship is based off that, 100%. You can't tell me nothing different. This is what I feel. And that's why I'll never be in another relationship, because it's always based off of that. because it's going to be based off the sex. Once that wears down, you're going to find somebody else that's better. This is the thing. And listen carefully. Listen carefully. Let me say that marriage is, let me say what marriage is and who marriage is for. Marriage is for old people and poor people. Because when you broke, our parents, like my moms and all them, they married on a merit of like, okay, we're going to put our incomes together, have all these kids, and then when our kids will have 5, 10 kids back in the 60s, all of them, they got 5, 10 kids so they can work and bring income. So you poor. So you marry for that. And now, when you get old, somebody's got to be aside to take care of you. My mom never been married in my lifetime. She got married when she was 70. It was perfect. She had somebody by her side the whole way through. Outside of that, there's no advantage to a man. What does it do for a man when things go south? Like, we're going to have to give up half or this, pay child support, pay. It's only advantageous to women. Like, it's real talk. I don't think it's realistic long term until I turn 70. I'm 47 now. Until I turn 70, that's the only realistic part. It's because we both old. We ain't out in the streets. We at home watching TV. You go take me to the hospital. I'm going to take you to the hospital. That's it. But right now, I'm too cracking right now.
Hold on, did he say he's too crackering now?
He's too cracking. Too cracking. I'm going to tell you what that is later, John, because you're white. You don't understand. Pierce's commentary didn't just stop at marriage. He also questioned the long-held belief that women can bring peace into a man's life. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as somebody living with you on a day-to-day basis bringing peace. It's always going to be something because you're going to have a bad day. Well, I'll have a good day. And that's not going to be peaceful for me. I'm going to come home like, damn. Something's going to happen to where you're going to hijack my emotions. So that's not peaceful. You feel me? Peace is peace. And peace is me by myself. I come home. I watch TV.
Man. How can I feel?
I make my own food. I go to bed. I work out. I wake up at 5:30. I roll over in the bed. I'm lean this way. I fart or whatever. I do whatever in my bed. That's peace. I'm cool. I can live, snore or whatever. I ain't got nobody complaining about nothing. While many fans found humor in Pierce's blunt honesties, others criticized his comments as outdated and dismissive of meaningful companionship. Yet for Pierce, it seems the bachelor lifestyle isn't just a preference, it's a principle. Whether you agree with his view or not, one thing is clear. Paul Pierce has reignited the old age debate about love, marriage, and modern masculinity, and he's not backing down from his truth. How do you guys feel about what he said?
I think he's living like you, Pop.
Yeah, that sounds like a familiar story. Are you sure he's not reading your biography?
J. King is peace. I think the way he lived and the way you've been teaching me how to live, Pop, is the way to go. I ain't bullshitting you, man. Fuck that bullshit.
You know what? That's his truth until he gets in the elevator or goes down the grocery aisle or go to the dentist and meet. You never know when you're gonna meet that person. So it works today, but that might not be true tomorrow.
Well, it takes it takes a special person for you to want to like them all the time.
Yeah.
Even when you don't necessarily like them. You know.
Well, I agree with that, but I don't like my wife all the time, but I love her all the time.
That's what I said. When you like somebody that you don't necessarily like all the time, and that's where love comes in. You know.
Right.
But
well, I both like and love my wife. Otherwise, I'd be on the streets. Get the fuck out.
No, I don't know why everybody's muted. Still,
Jeff Carlin said he's not wrong
somebody's
about
not
a few
doing their
things.
job.
No, not everybody's not muted. But overall, now
I've been on mute for 20 minutes.
We muted ourselves.
Jeff
well, I didn't mute myself.
Jeff Carlin
will be on the street, but
Jeff Carlin said, "I've been married a total of 45 years now, and I like having somebody around. I think it's the personality." Yeah.
It's not just.
I like
it's not
sleeping
just
by
sex.
my damn stuff from my own bed. When
Yeah.
I do.
It's
like
not
that.
just sex. Well, you know what? You can still fart in your bed. I blame Wandy all the time. I wake her up. I say, Wandy, why'd you do that?
You're a nasty motherfucker. That's why. By the way, I like that mug. I got one just like it. I got a set just like that.
Oh, these are the best. They're double wall. They're the best to drink coffee, anything cold. It keeps the coffee hot for a long time.
You know, Dre, you suspect for that. I can't believe you told a man you like his cup when he's sitting there with no shirt on. What kind of nigga is that?
You know what, Ali? Ali, I didn't even think about that.
On the other.
Hey, Pop, Pop, he want his cup half full.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, that's a damn shame. Shit.
I have 4 different sizes of these, depending on what I'm making.
I got the big ass one with the bottom, with the circle at the bottom.
Well, this is a lot of coffee. That's a lot of coffee.
Yeah, we better quit talking about cups before we end up lovers and shit.
Y'all talking about?
It's
Y'all
too
talking
late,
about?
nigga. It's too
They
late.
talking about cup sizes. You know.
This nigga talk,
Not those cups, bro. Not
Niggas
those
wrong.
motherfucking cups.
Hey,
That's
Jan
what-
Marie.
Them
Hey,
niggas
Jan Marie.
already love it.
Wandy
love
thinks
it.
she's the one that's farting. And she eats all this food, spicy food. Really, it's crazy. Constantly, she's telling me how her stomach's always upset. And I say, stop eating that crap. Blaming farting on Wandy is nothing.
You're nasty. You look nasty. You look nasty. You're nasty. You look like you're shitting on yourself right now. Nasty motherfucker.
I know, unless you got a bidet, Ali, I got the cleanest ass among everybody in this on this show.
How
Nobody never
clean
believe
everybody
that.
ass is.
Based on what your face look like, you look stanky.
Damn. Oh boy.
Hygiene subpar.
Yeah.
I just took a shower. I just came from the sauna. I swam for an hour.
I
My
am
pool
very
is.
meticulous about my hygiene. Very super.
Oh, are you gonna tell us about how you wipe your ass now?
Janet Marie said, she shouldn't have to smell your filth. 2 pigs in a blanket.
You see, I like having Wandy around. She's beautiful. She looks good naked, and she cooks well. She just has to learn to tone down the spice, because she'd set fire to all of you.
I thought he was gonna say the swearing at you.
No, she doesn't swear. I know swear words, Ty.
Well, I noticed. I'm gonna tell you the one smart thing you've done, OAJ, is stay in Thailand with Londi. because I've noticed a few of my friends who've married Thai women and they've come to the United States. The Thai women have left them after a couple of years in the States.
Yep.
So you keep her. So you're basically
get Americanized. You can forget it.
And you've got her held hostage. You've done a good thing.
Well, she's in her own country. She doesn't want to go anywhere. I keep telling her we're going to go to Israel. I'm going to get her citizenship.
Don't bring ass.
As soon as we land, my son, who's not Jewish, because his mother's not Jewish, as soon as we land, I'm married to Wandi. We're all Israeli citizens, 100%. No different than if I was born there.
Jeff Carlin, who's Jewish, says OAJ uses a potato brush for his Jew hole.
What the fuck is a potato?
Jeff Carlin confuses me sometimes. I don't exactly know what side of the fence he's on. He's sort of here and there.
What do you mean?
Well, he's kind of on one side and on another. It's not clear. I've never seen him on here. I'd like to see him on here. And
with Jude, when he married Pot, everything was good. And he said until she got here. And then he said that she changed. And then she took
what changed? Yeah, in a joint account. So she didn't take money out of his account. It was a joint account. But I'll tell you what changed. He probably treated her like shit, just like Thai men do, because Thai men treat their women like shit. And then she started looking around. She started making Thai friends in America and found out that not all the men are treating their women like shit. That's what happened with him. Plus, he's an alcoholic. And if she's not an alcoholic, it's very difficult to keep those relationships together because they why would a woman want to be married to an alcoholic? Think about it. That's a lot of work. And it never works out well. He was probably abusive. So she took his money, whatever he had left, and she scrammed. Good for her.
Now, what if she did that to you? Would it be still good for her? Would you still say the same?
I'm not an alcoholic. Well, Wandi thinks she's too old. Wandi's 46. She looks like she's 35. But she's 46. And here, 46, they put out job offers in the newspapers. Well, nobody reads newspapers anymore, but they put out job offers saying that the woman must be under 30 and good looking.
Really?
Yeah.
OAJ will lose her if she comes here because he don't have the looks to keep her here. So Barnacle said that
she's not like that. Wandi's not like that. Wandi is a temple woman. She's a temple woman. No, she dreams. She has a dream about her mother. She has to go to temple. Her father, temple. Anybody who's dead, she's on her way to Bangkok because some relative died. 56-year-old woman, dead. They don't live that long. I'm a lot older than she is. But Wandi's not like that.
But OAJ, you're only 62. She's 47. You're 62. You're only 15 years older than her.
Yeah, but she looks great. She looks great. I'll show you a picture of her with a friend.
What was it about you that you think attracted Londi to you?
I'm not Thai. And the Thai women, they don't want to date Thai men. They don't want to be with Thai men. Thai men sexually suck. They don't suck anything, but they suck. And Thai men, well, yeah. And there's a reason for it. See, what happens here is this. Woman, good looking. She goes to Bangkok. She, at 18, she has a kid. Then she gives the kid to grandma. Grandma takes care of the kid while she goes to Bangkok and whores herself for money and sends the money back home. The family all know where the money comes from, but they're quite happy that the money is flowing
Jeff
freely.
Carlin said the reason why is because you had some money.
Oh, see, now that Janet Marie is so stupid, his American citizenship. Janet Marie, you must have problems with your hearing, because I said not more than 10 minutes ago, she doesn't want to leave the country. She don't want to go anywhere but Thailand. His American citizenship. You are really stupid. Because you don't listen. You should learn to listen.
Men made cars, men made ships, men made houses that women take. Make what women make. I thought he said women. He said what women make. Women make those things. I mean,
they make babies.
Women make yeah.
You know, see, and still, Janet Marie is being stupid, really stupid. I mean, I would call you a dumb, but I won't. But you don't seem to understand. You don't seem to understand, Janet Marie. Wandy had a business. Wandy had a business. I'm not talking to you, John Beckman. Wandy, oh, that voice coming from the background. Wandy had a business that got destroyed by the government when COVID came through. They closed down the building. They closed all the offices. She had a restaurant.
I thought you said that COVID. You said that COVID didn't shut down anything like it did here.
No, the government did, and they blame COVID. But she had money. She had everything.
But you were
now
saying
she's
that
got nothing.
Remember, but you said that women. You when we first talked about COVID, you said that you guys didn't have to worry. That you guys didn't have to worry about what we did because your government didn't do that. So now you're telling me that the government shut it down.
They shut down buildings. They shut down buildings and told most people to work from home. Her business came from. Wait. Her business came. Hold on. Her business came from. No, it was shut down for I think a good year. Her business came from office workers eating lunch, and there were no more office workers eating lunch. And she had already sunk her money into the business.
Vernical said OAJ is a liar. Professor Keone said, King, the more I listen to OAJ, I'm beginning to think OAJ's woman is the six eyes of Thailand.
These people are stupid.
I don't want to comment. He told me, OAJ, when you said that she doesn't have sex, I mean,
we had sex this morning. I've been in a good mood ever since.
Okay. So I'm glad you achieved it. Because Jesus, you talking about she going through menopause.
She's going through menopause.
Yeah, but I think let me just say this to you, OJ, and I'm not trying to be funny, but sometimes when women don't want to have sex with somebody, they'll say things like, "I'm going through menopause." So
no,
you might
she's going through menopause.
That's a little early for.
She had her period. Wait. She had her period.
Pause on the men.
She had a period twice last month.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So it's menopause. She's 40. She'll be
something
47 in a couple of months. She'll be 47. It's menopause.
Maybe.
Okay.
Y'all listening? Y'all listening, right?
Period.
Y'all listening at this shit, right?
Oh, Jamie Gum. She's not getting her period normally.
Now you know why I drink on.
I think she needs hormone replacement. I think that will fix her.
Yeah, she needs a man replacement.
Damn.
Well, that's what you would say, Bernard. But we don't.
I'm just saying.
When
know.
Okay. I don't understand where you come from. Like you're some stud.
No. I just know
in your truck.
That when a person loves you, if it caused them a little to be uncomfortable.
Oh no, she's
the 30 seconds that you'll last, she'll do it.
She's a selfish woman. She can be very selfish.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she has to learn. She kind of figures it out. She goes back. It's all right. But I have an open relationship.
I get it. I just
have an open relationship with her, Bernard.
Would you want to be with? Would you want to fuck somebody that degrades you? Would you want to fuck somebody that lays there and degrades your ass
and puts the lotion in the basket?
No, I just fall under a different. I have different rules. My job is to make sure you're okay, and your job is to make sure I'm okay. Whatever it takes.
Absolutely.
I have an open relationship. I can sleep with anybody I want. I do.
I'm going to take a shower. I'll be right back, you guys.
Can I make a public service announcement?
Hey, Fred, can I take a shower too?
That's
I'd like to take a sponge. You know what? I'm going to take a sponge bath right here on the show. Just for you, Fred, you freaky fuck.
Call the French bath. Hey, if any of you guys out there don't have your real IDs yet, this thing takes effect Wednesday.
I have a real ID, Beckman. It's called my passport.
Okay, you're good.
That's good.
I don't have a valid license anymore. My driver's license expired.
I still
but
got
guess
my
what?
California ID.
Yeah, but I don't
Guess
have
what?
one. I have to
I
get
can
one. I have to
drive
get on an airplane.
I can drive in America. Well, I got a passport. I can drive in America with my Thai driver's license. Some of the cops are too stupid to know that it's a valid driver's license since I don't have one in America, but I can drive with it.
I was gonna change when I decided I was gonna go ahead and stay here. I was gonna get a North Carolina ID, but I was gonna wait till this one expires, and it only expired at 26. So I got up to January 26th to get one.
Yeah, but is it a real ID?
Well,
that's a real ID. I got a real ID.
No. What it means to the real. I know it's an ID, but is it this new real ID?
Yeah.
The little
So
bear.
it's got the little star on it.
See it?
No, that's the bear. Yeah, that's that bear. But you know what? They've
Don't
been
put no
pushing that
address.
for years. Anybody that waited this
Wait. Why don't you have a picture of a black man on that license?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You got a picture of a white man. I don't know.
Me.
Which one? No. The graphic on the right. Who is that?
I don't fucking know.
I can't see the
Your address is on display.
That old guy panhandling. They're saying you're a panhandler. I think you got the black version of the license.
Rush. That's the Gold Rush. That's the. Shut up.
No, they're panhandling. I think you got the black version. They gave you the one.
I got to fight DMV today to get this shit done. God damn it.
Oh, that's got to be horrible going to a DMV.
You know the thing here? They got that shit all split up here. You got to go to one place to get your license. You got to go another place to get your fucking plates. And then you got to go to another place to. It's
a fucking
like
joke.
Fucking ones. It's crazy.
What happened to the days where you could walk in the DMV waiting line and get your shit done?
Can't do that. Now they have a kiosk. They got a kiosk.
There you go. I go to the kiosk in LA to get my tag. That's what I'll do.
They don't even want you to really come in the DMV.
They print it out.
They got a kiosk in pretty much most of the route.
Okay, let me just say something before I'm getting ready to get in the shower. But OAJ, all of the California IDs have the gold guy on it. So if you have a driver's license, you have the Gold Rush guy.
Yeah.
If you have a real ID, you have the bear with the star. So you can't travel without a real ID in the United States.
My passport is a real ID.
Unless you have a passport. So
Right.
not
Mine's
everybody
expired.
has a passport.
Right.
So or they have an expired passport. So the best thing to do is to go get the real ID.
Real ID.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was happening
And Mo
this
Moon
fast.
wants to know if you guys could see her comments, and if you see them, why are you ignoring them?
I don't see it.
She doesn't have
It's
one
a
now.
name restricting my comments for commenting too much. She's crazy.
I'm going to take a shower. I'll be right back.
Daphne.
That woman broke the brain blood barrier or whatever with her.
You got to have that bear with the star. You see that?
Yep, exactly.
Please
That's
don't
what I
show
have.
your address.
Oh, I ain't worried about
Yeah,
none
I
of
see
that, Jay.
it.
Yeah,
I
I ain't
see
worried
it.
about it either. I live in a gated
Yeah,
community.
I don't.
Got the bear.
I live in a. If you come fuck with me, you a damn fool community.
I think that's better than the community that I live in.
So Dre,
Shit.
Dre, since you have a California license living in North Carolina, are you still paying California insurance rates?
Well, for my car?
Yeah.
No.
Well, how can you get insurance in North Carolina with a California driver's license?
Easy. Very easy. I can. Didn't nobody say shit. I asked them that. I thought I couldn't for a while, but they were like, "Oh, well, this is the same insurance company that I had there." I just told them where I was here, and they gave me
Yeah, but
insurance.
like in
here.
Nevada, you moved to
So I
Nevada,
got both.
you have
No,
30 days to
I get
change your license.
I'm both here and there. So
You're bisexual? I mean, bicoastal?
fuck you, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here and there. So I just pay a little bit more. It's not a big deal. I can afford
Where
that.
can afford to be bicoastal?
I was looking at some houses in close to North Carolina, and man, they had one like it was 680. I couldn't believe it. Thing was like 3,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Let me tell you something. The house around the corner from here, fucking 3,500 square feet, beautiful, huge kitchens, huge center island, 647, and I fucking missed it by that fucking much.
And Dre, how much would that same
Yeah,
house
but it's when you get
how much
stopped
would
by
that
a
house
cop.
cost in California?
It's when you get stopped by a cop, Dre, is when it becomes an issue and they make it an issue.
That'd be about 1.5 out here.
Right, so it's
yeah,
double,
like
double in
my house in
California.
Porter Ranch is 3.5. It's crazy, and it's the same as mine, same as my house. And I'm like,
your houses
what the
is
fuck? I
Yeah,
tried
no,
to
they have-
get it. I tried
North
to
Carolina
get
has
that
some good.
motherfucker.
And the farther you get out of Charlotte, I was looking at a show and they were showing all these different houses. I was like, man, they got some beautiful homes there.
I'm in
I just
Huntersville now, which is right outside of Charlotte.
I just want you all to know, and Mooney Mo, that we're reading your stuff, and your license doesn't expire until 2040. Bullshit.
2040.
That's what she says. Her license doesn't expire until 2040.
Maybe
Maybe
I
no,
thought it was
maybe
every
it's
I
her.
thought it was
Maybe
every
it's her
5 years.
beautician. Maybe it's her beautician license.
Well, let me see. When did I get
The
this?
only states that do that were Arizona. I remember when I was
Yeah,
a
10
casino
years.
host,
Yeah.
I would look at an ID, it would say expires in 2050. I'm like, fuck.
I know
That's
some crazy
30
shit.
years from now. How can it be that long?
Who gives an expiration on anything to 2050 or 2040? She's
Arizona
nuts.
does.
Arizona does.
They do?
Yeah, my son.
Well, she's not in Arizona.
My son went to Arizona State, and he was telling me the same shit. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Yeah.
You don't read.
I don't
some
like.
crazy.
You know what? I don't like.
She says she
I
has
don't
an
like Arizona.
Oh,
Well, this
God.
one was this
the back,
one.
the background.
I got in
admonitions.
20. I got this license in 20, and it expires in 26.
Says the one who talks from the background.
So
Says who what?
the last 6
You
years.
heard what I said.
It says it expires. I'm not talking to you. Nobody's talking to you. Nobody wants to talk to you. Go make a sandwich.
Well, if you're gonna be calling our sister a liar, you should understand her license is Arizona.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Fuck off with your lying bullshit. I don't believe that she's got anything that expires in 2040. I'm not calling her a liar. I think she's just crazy.
All you have to do is research it and then write a letter.
Because then you say they last
know how
about
you
6
do.
years. OAJ.
What is nobody in Arizona? I don't get it.
5 years. License are 5
All
years.
y'all
on your
listening to
birthday.
OAJ, and he's not even a fucking citizen. He's in another country. He don't know. Fuck that dude, man. Why are y'all arguing back and forth with that crap?
Dude, man. Hey, man. Let me tell you something, Fred. As stupid as you are, you stupid dumb fuck.
Why you leave the
Jamie
country?
Gumb,
Why you leave the country and then try to come back and try to tell us what the fuck going on?
That's an American passport. I'm a citizen. Go fuck yourself.
Who cares?
Go fuck yourself, Fred.
Man, this guy is like a kid with a Hot Wheel racing car set.
Fuck you.
Hot Wheels.
Fuck you.
I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby. Lonely
And
gone.
I need a new passport. Well,
who cares?
It expires in March of next year. But look at the photo. Look how fat I was. I don't even look like the passport anymore.
Can't see it.
Can't see what, Beckman?
I can't see it. It's too far.
Yeah, I can't even tell it's you.
No, it doesn't look like me. Look at that.
I'll be glad when that motherfucker go to sleep.
Oh, that picture has hair on it.
Look at that.
Hair. And,
well, a lot more on there besides hair.
And two chins.
But I have less hair now, but not because I've lost hair on my head. Because
Dre,
I shaved my
restaurant in LA.
Because Beckman, I shaved my balls, so I got less hair.
Can you call the doctor and find out how much your numbers cost?
Do you use Nair or razor blade?
I use one of those thin electric whatever. That it's also good for the sideburns. And Fred, you can go fuck yourself. We the people, you stupid fucker. You make stupid comments all the time. Dumb fucker.
Ali, when you come to visit, buddy?
Yeah.
Man, Ali, you got a great living room. I want to come visit you.
Now, the good part of having now, I can renew this online. I don't even have to go to the embassy anymore, or wait for the embassy to come to me.
Yeah.
And who was the one? Who was the dumb fuck, the really dumb fuck, who said something about they were going to make trouble for me with the U.S. Embassy? It's been tried before, and the embassy could give a shit. Fred, you old fucking dumb fuck you are. Mister, it puts the lotion on whatever. Show your shoulders and your little titties. You should have put a little bit of tape over those titties. But listen, I snapped those pictures. I got that one. That's even better than Dre.
Wait. So he did a Silence of the Lambs thing?
Yes, he did it. Well, I sent you an email. Didn't you look at it?
I didn't click on the photo. I thought
Well, go look at the photos. He did a Silence of the Lambs. He did the whole thing. He looks like that Jamie Gumb, the Buffalo Bill character.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he was weird.
Well, so is Fred.
He was like he took the skin.
I just said that, maybe Fred shouldn't be around children. He's a bit strange. Not up to me, but I'm just saying. And you've all thought about it. He goes and he gets himself high, doesn't bring his fucking little play stop sign so he can hold it up for the kids, and then he crosses the kids without the stop sign. He's a fuck up. Fred. He's a total fuck up.
What did his sign say? Go?
I don't know. He's probably doing this. Who fuck knows? He's a crazy fucker. You've all had the same thoughts, and you know it.
We're sitting here with a guy that's a pilot.
Show me your faces and tell me that you all haven't thought about.
Would you feel comfortable letting this motherfucker fly you? Would you feel comfortable with this motherfucker flying you?
Oh, I'm a good pilot. You know why I'm a good pilot? Because I'm afraid of heights. Never do scary shit in an airplane. But taking the no stop sign out to go cross the kids, high as a fucking kite, I will add. Yeah, that's a real good. Ask the parents. Hey, you okay with Mr. Fred smoking dope before he goes and crosses the kids? I'm just saying. You've all had the thought. You all saw him go there without his stop sign, but he was high as a fucking kite, and he's crossing children at a whatever. He's crossing children.
Okay, you gonna have to
Fucking
chill,
Jamie
man.
Gum, you old fuck.
You gotta chill, man. You gotta chill.
I'm in a great mood.
Man, don't save me. Let him do
That
what
was
he
you.
do.
That was you.
No,
It's saved. It's saved forever
Shit,
in the archives of this show on
I
YouTube.
don't. Hey, OJ, you're all the way in another country, and fuck you. And guess what?
OAJ.
Guess what? No, I call you OA asshole. I call you anything. I call you dog, cat, honky, all that. Now saying that.
Honky, what are you, Fred?
You have to
What was
realize,
his name?
OJ.
George Jefferson?
OJ, hey,
What are you,
this is the nigga that goddamn me do what the fuck he want to do. You can't stop my paper. You can't stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm that new nigga.
What do you want to do? What do you want to
What I'm
do?
doing?
It puts the lotion
What
on
I'm
its
doing?
body.
What
It
I'm
puts the
doing?
lotion in the basket.
Get a life, dude.
You get a life. You're
Are
crossing
we in the third?
children at a highway or whatever, and you're high as a fucking kite. You have no business being around children, crossing them. Everybody's had the same thought. I'm not alone in having that thought.
You're in another country because of the children. You're
Come
in
on, Dre,
another
look at you.
country.
You didn't think
You're in
about
another
that?
country.
You didn't think about
You're in
how
another
wrong
country
that
because
was?
of a kid.
Hey, look, you expose yourself, Fred. I don't expose you. You exposed yourself. You're crossing children and you're fucking high. You're an idiot. I wouldn't want you crossing my children high as you were. You went and you smoked fucking dope, lots of it. Then you go and you start crossing children at a road. You're a fuck up. You don't give a shit about those kids. And if you want to tell the truth, everybody here has had the same thought that you are a fuck up.
Not me.
No.
I mean,
You're okay with him crossing kids as high as a kite?
I've been doing it for 20 motherfucking years. AAA say I can do it. The state of California, the state of Texas say I can do it.
You've been doing it high for 20-some years?
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes.
You ask him. Yes, your boy.
Have you guys talked about anything of substance while I've been gone?
You got this crackerjacker here. That's your friend. Let him do what he do what he do.
Well,
yeah, we talked about 1D and marriage and sex and cooking and
okay, so
all
nothing
sorts
of
of good
substance.
stuff.
Okay, so nothing of
Really.
substance.
We talked about driver license for a brief moment, but that was about it.
No, we talked about periods
Yes.
and a woman being
As a
on
matter
her.
of fact,
All of
as a
that.
matter of fact, we've talked about who's on what substance. So yes, we've talked
Let me
about substance.
let me ask you guys a question. Can I read you guys a story? An
Please.
inspiration?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, Bob. Please read me a story.
Please, by all
Please.
means.
What's on your
Frank
hat? Is
Morris.
that a shower cap?
No, it's a
Oh,
Having
I
a
got out
story.
the-
Beanie, man.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He got this shit on his head. He gangster right now.
Well, you ain't lying.
Frank Morris was born in Nashville, Tennessee in 1908. At the age of 6, he lost his right eye after hitting a tree branch while horseback riding. And at the age of 16, he lost his left eye during a boxing match. Morris was very frustrated with having to depend on others to help him get around. In November 1927, at the age of 19, Morris's father read him an article by Dorothy Estes, an American philanthropist living in Switzerland, who operated a school that supplied dogs to the police and Red Cross. The article described schools in Germany that trained guide dogs for World War I veterans who had gone blind from mustard gas. Morris was inspired to write Estes for help. Is what you're saying really true? If so, I want one of those dogs and I am not alone. Thousands of blind people like me abhor being dependent on others. Help me, and I will help them. Train me, and I will bring back my dog and show people how a blind man can be absolutely on his own. We can then set up an instruction center in this country to give all those here who wanted a chance at a new life. Estes agreed to help. Morris went to Switzerland and trained with a female German Shepherd named Kiss, which he quickly renamed Buddy. The training was hard, but after a few weeks, Morris was able to get around the Swiss village safely with Buddy's assistance. In June of 1928, Frank returned to the United States with Buddy in New York City. He notified the media and demonstrated Buddy's abilities by crossing a busy New York street. According to Morris, she, Buddy, moved forward into the ear-splitting clangor, stopped, backed up, and started again. He said, "I lost all sense of direction and surrendered myself entirely to the dog. I shall never forget the next 3 minutes.
Put the camera on it, Snitchy Pooh.
10-ton trucks rocketing past, cabs blowing their horns in our ears, drivers shouting at us. When we finally got to the other side, and I realized what a really magnificent job she'd done, I leaned over and gave Buddy a great big hug and told her what a good girl she was." Morris sent a one-word telegram to Estes: success. In January of 1929, Morris and Estes co-founded the first guide dog school in the United States called the Seeing Eye. It operated in Nashville for 2 years and then relocated to New Jersey because the weather was more suitable for training dogs. Between 1929 and 1956, Morris traveled throughout the United States, spreading the word about the organization and the need for equal access laws for people with guide dogs. By 1956, every state in the United States had passed laws allowing blind people with guide dogs access to public spaces. Buddy died on May 23, 1938. Morris named her replacement Buddy, as he would all subsequent Seeing Eye dogs. On April 29, 2005, a sculpture of Frank Morris and Buddy titled "The Way to Independence" was unveiled in Morristown, New Jersey. From time to time,
Snitchy Pooh. Zoom in on me, please.
Zoom in on Fred, Snitchy. Good morning, Kente. Snitchy,
She don't know how.
Zoom in on Fred. God
She taking a
damn.
long time. I don't think she around. She taking this shit.
What up, King?
What's happening? She might be. She might be in the bathroom. She might be in the bathroom. Yeah. King J, you know you my dog, but in that cap, you remind me of Oakland Cat who used to sling bean pies in Berkeley. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Thank you.
You do know, J. King. You do know, J. King, that you were interrupted twice during your telling of that story by this idiot who wanted to show some thing that got printed out in a color printer at the school. They gave him an award. We interrupt this J. King show for a fat, fucking big-headed idiot who wants to show some award that got printed on a color printer, and he thinks it's the most important thing in the world.
You see the year on this, dude? The
I don't give a fuck what year it is. You're a pothead. You're a pothead, and you cross children. Go fuck yourself.
We can't see the year, Fred. You got to pull it up a little so we can see the year.
We interrupt this program, this J. King show, just to see.
What's the Fred? Tell us the year because we can't see.
1973. I was at Elsa Wiedemann Elementary School. AAA gave me this, and I've never lost a client. I'm sure that you have a certificate pretty much like this to fly, motherfuckers. And there's a reason that you sit on your poor white ass, poor white trash ass, and sit your ass there and fuck with niggas all day.
Why are you so enthralled with the certificate?
Because I'm just letting you know that I can take a little something and make something out of it because I'm built like that.
But you can't
You don't
fly an
get
airplane,
it?
you idiot. You can't
You
fly
don't
an
get it?
airplane, can you? Shut the fuck up.
Fred, in 1973, you were 11 or 10.
When they gave me this motherfucker, and I've never lost a cow, you dumb motherfucker. This is from Elsa Wiedemann. This is from Elsa Wiedemann, dude. This is from Elsa Wiedemann.
No, Fred, I respect that. What I'm asking is, do you have any current awards?
I got a motherfucking driver's license in the state of Texas. Goddamn me, ran a background check on me. Fuck what that honky's talking about.
I said an
talking
award.
about you.
You showed us
Talking
an
about
award from
you, Fred.
Fred, you showed us an award from 1973, 52 years ago.
Look at it. Look at me, motherfucker. This is a living award, you dumbass.
Okay.
In 1973,
Moon loves your
Fred's
dashiki,
age.
and she's going to put on her dashiki so you guys can twin.
We're of the same age. We're the same age, Fred. And I wasn't getting
I'm not
crossing
in
guard
Taiwan.
awards.
I'm not in Taiwan.
1973.
That was when did you get your little pilot certificate?
1998, idiot.
And you don't use it, you just sit there and sit up naked and eat squash all day.
So you guys are sharing awards, the two of you.
You share yours. You share your goddamn me Grammys and all your goddamn Facebook shit.
1973.
From the 1900s.
That's when his ass made his hit. You made rumors in 1973, 82, nigga.
I was in grade school in 1973. Where were you? You lying fuck. You just got caught with another fake certificate.
Lee Fletcher said, has OAJ ever shown anyone a certificate to fly? I believe OAJ.
Momo stupid.
I believe he did show a certificate. Yeah, show us your flight certificate, OAJ.
I have to go get it. I have to go get it out of the closet.
God damn.
It's in my bucket bag. I'll be right back. Fred, 1973. You dumb fuck. Were you doing marijuana like you do lately in 1973?
No, honestly.
Honestly, what?
Crossing guard through AAA and the police department.
In 1973?
Fuck yeah. At Elsa Wiedemann, dude.
Yeah,
at Elsa Wiedemann, Jay.
Yeah,
Jay, you didn't go to Elsa Wiedemann.
No, I remember when they let kids be the crossing guard and they got certificates. But Fred, that was 52 years ago.
It's mine.
He's got.
You know anybody else that got a certificate that's still living, motherfucker, in your goddamn community? I'm very proud of my accomplishments, bitch. You good goddamn me. You good goddamn me. Record producing ass motherfucking you rumors. All of your goddamn gold records and certificates you got.
I gotta tell you,
nigga, you got an award for being an asshole. They had a ceremony and everybody got up there and said, Jay King tells it like it is. He's an asshole. Look at it. And everybody came. You fuck boy.
Who's gonna give him the award? Who's gonna give him the award, Fred?
Did not
it was the people, the city of
did not read.
It was the city, the government, a whole bunch of high officials and came up in there and stood there and said, and he said what's on his mind. He's an asshole. This motherfucker here, you talking about? You outdo me every day, Jay. Get the hell out of here. You get away with it and get paid to do it. You fucker.
Damn.
Yeah. I walk out the house and I walk into a meeting and I walk in that motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker. I walk into the meeting and then when I say what I say, and then I walk out the motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker.
Llama jamma is what he is. God, you're stupid.
Fred got it mounted on the outside of his front door. Fred, I'm gonna tell you what I am impressed with. I am impressed with the fact that you do have an award that's 52 years old still in your possession. That is outstanding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Somebody wrote that. Somebody wrote that. You didn't say that. Somebody wrote that. Nigga.
No, I said that. I said that.
He said that. And it's in good shape. It's in good condition.
And I love your hat, man. I love your Apple hat. That's cool. And with the and Mo Moon wants to wear her dashiki with you.
No, that motherfucking rope spray.
Power to the people.
Don't let her do it, Fred.
Power to the people, brother. Power to the people.
Fred, they're gonna put you out of Texas with that hat on.
You ain't lying.
Fred, I apologize if I offended you in any way, form, or fashion.
Fuck you. You offend me when you woke up this morning, nigga. When you asked me to be your neighbor.
But you said yes.
Just to get you off my back.
Kente, will you be my neighbor? Kente?
Fred Stanford. Just following you late to the boogie.
Kente, would you be? Will you be my neighbor? Dion said she loves you, Fred. King, let Fred know that he has an award coming from me for losing 250 pounds and all of the excess skin he stitched close.
That skin's still in his fucking head. What's that say?
Who gives a fuck? Why are you trying to show that bullshit now?
Wait a minute, I have to fix this.
Put him up there, so he can see. Show it again.
Go man.
People can see. Okay, OJ.
United States of America. There's my name. Now I'm going to show you what it says on the bottom. Certificate number. Certificate number right there. Shut the fuck up, Fred, you stupid fucker. Certificate, not license.
Look, let me tell you something. It still don't mean shit to me, motherfucker. You ain't got a driver's license or a car. You can't buy no goddamn fuel for it. You can have as much of that kind of shit as you want, boy.
You're a dope smoking drug addict who crosses children for a school. Just saying.
Jay, I don't have a certificate, but 6 years ago, I attended Vacation Bible School at Del Paso Church of God in the summer of 1965. Del Bernie, if you don't have the certificate, it don't matter. Fred still has a certificate. That makes him impressive.
He got a hot dog certificate. He been had it.
He got one for ministry. No, but Del Bernie the preacher.
I would like to make a point here.
He attended Vacation Bible School at Del Paso Church of God in the summer of '65. He said he don't have a certificate, but 60 years ago he did do that.
We didn't have color printers back in the 70s, did we? Did we have laser printers in the 70s?
I don't know.
Hey Jay, who would have thought at that age as a kid, at 62 years old, I'm doing that shit, man. I mean, I remember Officer Kenny coming out and telling us about.
I understand. So listen to what he's saying, OAJ. He ain't
gonna get it.
He did it as a 10-year-old, and here he is, 52 years later, and he's doing it again. So he's talking about, just the whole wraparound of it all. It's impressive.
The way life, how life is. Who would have thought?
Yeah, Fred, you get it.
Do you know I got enough experience. Hey, homeboy. Put me up, homeboy. Put me up like that. Put me up like that, homeboy. Put me up like that.
Snitchy Smurf, I don't need you. Snitchy Smurf, I already did the claps. I don't need you add new motherfucking claps.
That's right, Snitchy Smurf.
The last time you added the clap to somebody, they had to go to the hospital.
That's right.
I beg your pardon.
She is a woman in desperate search of relevancy.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't play the claps no more because you should have seen Dre how he clap. He's like,
Did you?
Fuck.
Did you clap like that?
Sweet clap.
Like that.
Oh,
clap like this.
don't you know he just like the clap? Whoa, sweet clap.
Does Fred still have? Does Fred still have his certificate for fitting? Does Fred still have his certificate for eating his vegetables too?
Wow. Yeah, I got the Gerber shit, and then my mom, they had my shoes bronze. I don't know where those motherfuckers
You
are.
should have had your head bronzed.
Huh?
All right,
Your mama left you in a trash can. Shut the fuck up.
King, why is OA Gay trying to rat out Fat Fred smoking while being a crossing guard?
He ain't got nothing else to do.
OJ is not trying to rat him out, but don't tell me that any one of you up here who saw him that day, the day he forgot his stop sign. I forgot my stop sign. Don't tell me that any of you didn't think about that for a second or two. Y'all did.
No, we didn't.
Y'all
No,
did. Y'all.
no,
why is he?
Never crossed my mind.
That's not in our DNA.
You don't think about that.
Never crossed mine.
Only
That's you, OJ. That's
only you naked motherfuckers think like that.
Well, Bernard, would you like Fred driving the short bus with your children on it?
I'm not driving
Just
the motherfucker.
saying.
I'm standing out in front of goddamn cars and protecting the people.
Those short buses were never yellow. They were always white and red, like a MASH unit ambulance.
I got it. Unfortunately, you guys, I got to get ready for my day. I hope you guys have a wonderful one. I hope you guys have some interesting conversations that make people want to stay.
Are you going to put the white boy out before you go?
No, the white boy's not sticking around. Because
he's nasty looking, he's gross, and I'm the racist.
He talks like that, and he probably has cooties. Do I have cooties, Mr. Fred?
Listen
you
at
can
him,
give me
y'all.
some lotion. I might put some lotion on it. It rubs the lotion on its cooties.
I'd rather be somewhere crossing cattle than to be sitting there fucking with your hunky ass.
I would trust Fred with my children, says what's her name? Daphne. I would trust Fred with my children. Yeah, okay. Well, you're an idiot.
Well, I'm an idiot too.
No, wait a minute. King Bernard, don't help me. Check this out. Now, y'all know what he did last night and what he teaching his son to do. There's a big difference in having my son in Thailand with a woman, and then I'm fucking all kind of hoes for $2. My God, you're morally fucked up, dude. And you sit your white ass up here looking all nasty and pink. Don't nobody want to fuck with you.
Hey, Fred. One of them.
Look at here, William.
One of them is my. One of them is my woman.
It's like we 16-year-old boys in a locker room somewhere. You're dumb.
My woman, dumb fuck. Hey, fucking A. Stupid.
Burnout.
You are one stupid man.
You're running the third hour, man. You're gonna do the third hour.
No, go sit here and go back and forth with him like a boy in high school. This little
Please
fucking
remember.
freak.
Please remember.
Please. I want to see your certificate for finishing your vegetables at lunch.
Please
still
remember,
have that?
Good Kings, we are leaving today at noon on the dot. It is Monday. It is May 5th. We're leaving at noon California time on the dot.
Cinco de Mayo.
So we got
Not me. I'm leaving now.
For Lather's new
I'm
show.
leaving now.
Lather's new show starts at 1 o'clock.
Well, guess
Thank
what?
God.
I'm out of here. I gotta go. I got.
All right.
All right.
Love you, cousin.
Love you guys.
Hey, you, OJA, while you're reading it, shit tonight, you see how ain't nobody trying to stick around here with your white ass.
I gotta make my call. I'll be back. Fred, what time we coming back?
Be easy, Bernard.
Just give me a jingle when you're ready.
All right.
So it sounds like we're out of here then. Is that true?
Yeah.
We out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, wonderfuls. Well, you heard it here. It'll be more for tomorrow.
Be
Bless you
safe,
all.
Bernard. Be safe, brother.
All right,
God
Chief.
safe, man. All
All
right.
right,
King's
be easy
always.
now. Later.
Later.
See you tomorrow. Same bat time and channel. Love y'all.